Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club's 6th round of the championship. This is the French Grand Prix, live at Paul Ricard. This is going to be an amazing race as the drivers all get around here for the start of round 6 of 8. The drivers warming up their tires. Who is taking the win here for the French Grand Prix? Waiting for it. Who's it gonna be? Green flag, green flag. Underway, here we go for the French Grand Prix. It was a bit of a delay before we got all the drivers stacked and loaded. Oh, and there's a 4-car crash already in the beginning. So many drivers already taken out of the start. It's Wilson already off the track. It's a huge bit of carnage at the back, but it's Peter Sabot and Mike Van Dorn at the top. Van Dorn goes from 4th to the lead. Oh my goodness, what a start for the championship leader. Carnage to the back. What happened there? My goodness. So many drivers getting it wrong. As they head on to the back straight now for the first time. Van Dorn leads, but was it the right time to make the lead? What happened to Wilson? What happened to 3 drivers in one corner? All 3 of them getting taken out by a Ferrari. Here we go on the back straight now. This is it. Van Dorn in the Aston, the Audi, Peter Sabot. Side by side, Peter to the lead. That's what I'm saying. Van Dorn, did he make the lead? Did he make the change too early in this one? Jumping ahead, Sabot leads it. But that's where strategy will come into play. But some of these drivers are still racing hard on track, and this is your battle for P3. Evan, once again, side by side, around the outside of the hairpin. Final corner, slipstream engaged. Gets the move done. Evan goes back up to 3rd, but for how long? Because the Audi of Deb goes through now. Side by side, heading into turn 1. We watch with Bola. Great first seat, front row to this action here. He looks for a move, hops over the curb. But Evan now with a potential chance to get this move done. Incredible racing from all the drivers here. And the top 5 is looking amazing. On board here with Deb Ransfield. And Evan still hunting for a move as he dives it down the inside. Wow, that is very bold. And he's got the move done. And you gotta ask yourself, did he make the move too early? How powerful is that slipstream now as the Ford desperately tries to scurry away? Evans made his one move. He can drift back, but here comes the Audi. Deb now heads back up to 3rd position. Slipstream fest, and we love it here. But right now, Evan holding on to this 3rd position. Oh, in trouble because Ramsfield wiggling out just before they get onto the straight. Ramsfield goes wide, and Sven goes to 4th position, just about. They're side by side. Look at this. Door to door, Ramsfield, Verkstein, trees in the way. There you see them, but the alley is always ahead. Oh, and it's contact between the 2. Both drivers spinning out on the straight. Oh my goodness me. 2 close together. Look at this. Clint Wilson will go through. More trouble. Ramsfield hits both of them. He's trying to find his footing. Gets back on track. 2 close together. They bumped. Sven, Ramsfield bumped into each other on the straight. Whose fault was it? Or was that just racing? Nonetheless, though, has delayed the progress of Verkstein's championship hopes. Wilson and Clint will say thank you very much. We will take these positions. This podium battle is just getting more and more insane. Go, and if you're enjoying the action, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We want to say first and foremost, thank you for 800 subscribers. Wow, still counting as well, but 800, such an amazing achievement for CMRSC, and we can't thank you enough for supporting us as we daily upload and weekly stream. It's absolutely amazing support. Oh, in trouble! Oh my goodness! The race leader, Peter Sabot, drive through for speeding! Oh my god, he's gotta make a pit stop again! Has to roll through! Peter Sabot! Has he thrown this race win away? Mike Van Doorn gets the car slowed down. Potentially, this could be his race win over a mistake from Peter Sabot. He can change his tires in this pit stop and must come in again. He's got about a 13-second buffer, but oh my goodness, that is huge. Nonetheless, though, Sabot needs to enter. And that's the line right there. You just saw it. That was the pit line. Monumental. That is absolutely insane. Mike Van Doorn takes the lead of this race. Net lead, I will say. Stephen Bola is actually race leader, but net lead because Bola has not made a pit stop. He's got some racing to do. We wish we had instant replay, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Costa is now really close to the rear of Martin Webster, and this might be the move that will finally put him up. And David Costa, can he hold on through the chicane? Just about. Costa goes up to 9th position, Webster to 10th. And David finally gets a move done between these two. Meanwhile, 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. And we're going to eventually look back into the leaders. But you got to think, shades of the Italian Grand Prix. Meanwhile, before we get to that, Webster, sneaky, gets back up his move, back into P9. Costa runs deep. But now as they enter the back straight. Who's it going to be? Nose to tail. And Costa gets the drive-thru for cutting the circuit. And that is going to be his chance of getting P9 down the drain. 1.5 the difference. They're going to be entering the last lap. Oh, and Mike Van Doorn slides the rear of his Aston Martin. The gap has gone down to 1.2 seconds. Costa to the pits. Van Doorn is on his heels now. They're going to come around the final corner to begin the final lap. And the gap, ladies and gentlemen, is under a second. This is it for the race win. Peter Sabot against Mike Van Doorn. This is it. 8/10 the difference. No mistakes now from each of these drivers. Winner takes all. Into turn 1. You can see how aggressive Sabot is. He's got nothing to lose. Van Doorn goes wrong. Oh, and I thought Costa was Sabot there, but Costa gets the drive-thru. Or he takes his drive-thru. My apologies. Gap is 6/10. How aggressive is Van Doorn through the curbs? Look at him go. Using all of the limits he can. This is going to be a drag race on the back straight. Can the Audi set himself up for one move? This is it. 6/10 the difference. 6.4. Let's see how it looks. Mike Van Doorn is on the final lap. Leads this one. Leads to the inside. Peter Sabot doesn't look like he'll be able to get him on the back straight. He's gaining 4.75, 4.5, 4/10. He's not going to get him on the back straight. Has a couple corners to go. They pass sector 2. Van Doorn goes wide. The gap's 3/10. Nose to tail. It's one thing to catch up. It's another thing to overtake. Van Doorn just needs to have a mistake-free last sector of this race. Peter Sabot, calm and steady. 4/10. Van Doorn. Oh, look how close they get. Peter Sabot needs a dive bomb in the final 2 corners, and he looks like he potentially could be looking for one. Peter Sabot, one more chance. Mike Van Doorn to the outside. Are we going to see a photo finish? I can't believe it. Peter Sabot to the outside. Can he do it? Drag race to the line. No, he can't. Mike Van Doorn will survive. Can he? To the line. Yes, he does. Mike Van Doorn will win it here at the French Grand Prix. Oh my goodness, what a race that was. Mike Van Doorn, my goodness. I know you are sweating like crazy. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say after watching that fight. Van Doorn, floor is yours. How was that one?
Yeah. Lap 1, Merchant strikes again. Sorry, P4, and then found my way into P1 after the corners. And yeah, that slipstream is just insanely OP when you get within 6 tenths. So he was able to, Peter was able to get back past very easily, and then yeah, I mean, I knew I was faster than him, and he should have. Well, he would have deserved the race win, but then he made this little mistake going into the pit lane, and then did it again when he was serving his drive-through. So yeah, I made sure to say, I said to myself, like, at the start of this championship already, like, I'm not gonna take any risk into the pit lane. I'm just gonna take it safe, because someone will make a mistake, and well, we saw it with Andy, and now we see it with Peter twice.
We should be good in the audio now on Discord.
He would have probably deserved the race win there, but in the end, of course, I find myself in front, and then I'm able to somehow stay in front. So yeah,
that's a championship drive. Less mistakes, no mistakes from you. You drove yourself a great race. Here and there, you're sliding the car a little bit, pushing the Aston Martin very hard to the very end. But, I mean, last lap, tell me the emotions. How were you feeling inside?
Kidding myself. No, he was 7 tenths behind at the whole night. No, 9 tenths behind, I think, at the start of the lap. So just barely outside of slipstream range. So I was just thinking to myself, if I can keep him outside of 6 tenths, then I might be fine to the end of the lap. And I mean, that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, it's a bit mixed. Like, it's nice to win the race, but you know, on pace you don't deserve it at all. So, but anyway, it's still a good result nonetheless.
I think it's one of those take what you can get, and I think still you got a good race at the end where you did have to put some work in for your race win if you wanted to make it yours. So to then take it, I mean, incredible racing. You gave us a great battle. Congratulations on that race win. Phenomenal from you, truly.